Hello.
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 The world is a vampire,
Ooh,
etc.
ooh, we're gonna play Vampire for Masquerade Bloodlines because the public said so, and actually the only person who voted was probably Ben.
Hello.
So yeah, Ben wanted to see this. So now you've got, oh, by my reckoning, maybe 7, 8 videos.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. I was wondering. I'm pretty sure this was the game where you get to choose your type of vampire.
I'm gonna be a bloke. I turn to confront them,
No, you don't.
and then I seduce someone, and then I'll do that one. I'm not actually reading any of these. Uh, blah, blah, blah.
you can pause and read these in your own time, viewer.
Yeah, absolutely.
I probably will. It's definitely not two.
So there we go. I
Did you?
remembering I wanted to be a Tornado. It's been a while since I played this, so I couldn't remember exactly what questions there were. But
You've
yes,
chosen to be part of the Illuminati.
well, I mean we're vampires, Ben. So blah blah blah. There's a lot. There's a whole lot of filler here. Feel free
Pour it
to
all
pause
into
it.
charisma.
I mean they are fairly charismatic anyway. Yes, okay. I've already forgotten half of all this stuff, but just let me do it. Let me just do the thing. Fucking hell. There we
I
go.
think Dracula had to go through this. Bram Stoker never described this in the book.
No, he didn't, did he?
And then Dracula put all of his points into dexterity.
I can't. I might auto spend them. Just do it. Yeah, I trust it. Oh, right then, Ben. What are we gonna name our vampire?
Oh, Horatio von Cumslut.
Horatio von Cumslut. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
Look.
think it would. I didn't think it would have that space. Or it would just be Horatio V or something.
Well, I
A
I
good
have
name for your type of vampire, I think.
I have committed. Oh look, there's an apartment,
Is that
and
a lady's panties? And
there is a pair of
oh,
handcuffs. Ooh la la.
this is why you chose this,
No, I think this happens regardless.
right?
Ooh la la
Even if you're
la.
one of the ugly ones.
You don't become an ugly one until after. I have now become the vampire. I would have
Right.
become a Nosferatu uh, after this cutscene, when they all discuss what they're going to do with us.
All right, you're presented before the council.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, look, it's me.
No, it's not. It's Horatio von Cumslut.
Oh, look, it's us. That handcuff is pointless. You can just lift it over the top.
Ah!
Oh no, maybe we're dead now.
Undead now.
I told it to put subtitles on.
What a tiny man.
Compared to
What
him,
a big
yeah.
man.
It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind
Small crowd.
There's not a lot of vampires in New York, in LA.
have been broken.
And what's that guy whispering to the other guy, I wonder?
My rights.
Why
Why
is
isn't
she
that...
mostly naked?
Of this city,
Why is Mr. Freeze here?
I thought it was Dr. Manhattan.
me seeking permission
It's Jeremy Irons.
to serve these requests.
It's Harley Quinn.
However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to
This is
tonight,
the worst production of Waiting for Godot I've ever seen.
But you have seen it.
But as some of you may know, the penalty for this
Yeah.
transgression.
It's a bit slow getting through. I would skip it,
Know that
like
I am no
bits of it,
more
but
a
it's,
fugitive
you know,
than I am a servant to the law
Yeah.
that governs us all.
She's died.
they've all died, Ben. That's part of the gist.
No, they've undied.
Ha ha ha.
Binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood.
That bloke's definitely a skater.
Forgive me.
This is a cult classic, by the way.
Oh no, that's So you
Hang
can
on,
see
that's
it.
Cloud from.
Yeah.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten
Ah.
progeny. Without a sire,
So he
each
bit.
child
She
will
bit
have
him.
to walk the earth
She bit
following
us.
their place. Their
And he's
Yeah.
in charge.
responsibility, most
She bit
importantly,
us without our permission or his permission,
I
and now we're a vampire.
have decided
And we have to presumably earn the respect of our betters.
Pretty much. We need to find our place in this world.
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live.
Hey, we get to live.
Constructed in the ways of
Unlive. No,
mankind
relive.
and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost.
I'm gonna put subtitles on because I hate playing without subtitles. It's also a bit dark, isn't it?
Fine, but it's a bit junky from my end. It's pretty
It's
fine, but
it's fine in the recording ends
Yeah, that's all that
Yeah.
matters, really.
because the Call of Duty ones are the same for you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Sire, tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone
Don't know why it's all
breaks those
black.
rules,
Oh, there we go.
they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old
Look at that
society.
swagger.
Understand my
He's a right arrogant prick. He's Horatio.
Horatio von Cumslut.
Yeah,
He's gonna suck off so many dicks.
he is. God love him.
With the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This
I bet he has so many grinder profiles.
to Santa Monica.
He keeps messaging himself by mistake.
By the name
Yeah.
You will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do.
Drama,
Good evening.
basically. There's been drama. We're alive now. Re-alive. Right. I'm gonna do options, video. There's no brightness. Visual. Gamma. There we go. Just to make it a little bit easier. Subtitles.
So,
Is that brighter from your end?
yeah.
Ooh.
Kill
There's
him.
a person. Woohoo! He wants us to do the tutorial. We're gonna do the tutorial because it's been a while and I wanna.
No. Would you like to be a vampire?
I'd like to be one of these vampires.
I think, well, I don't know. I'd like to live a normal life first, and then, I'd like that if after you died you got to, respawn as yourself in, a world where all your loved ones didn't exist, so you didn't have to, worry about them, and you got to be whatever you wanted to be.
I'm familiar, obviously, with the VTM world as a result of having taken part in a Discord roleplay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Setting here. I really quite enjoyed that, and I like to think I was half decent at it as well. But that died, like proper died, not undied. Yeah, so we're gonna go eat a guy.
I bet you are.
So
play in 5 minutes.
we don't want to kill him. Okay.
Why aren't we killing him?
Because otherwise we lose our humanity, and our humanity is important. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. Ooh. So once you begin feeding, you'll see that bar. Blah blah blah. Hello, mister. Ha 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 ha. So we don't want it to run out of the top, and we don't want it to.
Just another Saturday night for Horatio von Cumslut. Stuck in a guy's neck in an alley.
Still quite dark, isn't it? I did turn the camera up.
Well, I see fine, so I don't really know what you're worried about.
Oh, actually, it's I've got the recording on the second screen, like the screen for recording. It's a lot brighter on there than it is on mine for when I'm playing on. Right, do we go back over to you, Jack? I can't remember. There we go. Yeah, blah blah blah. Great. When do I get a cape?
You got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait. Like sharper senses, a body that can take...
Basically, we're just sort of he's talking us through it. Again, you can pause it if you want to read it.
Destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, worthless. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A steak, only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes.
I do think he's quite a likable character.
That's no problem.
Yeah. I'm reading this. It's
Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight,
so they've really
eyes, and it's all...
mixed up the old lore then,
Yeah, absolutely.
which is fine. I mean, lore exists to be mixed up, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah, I'd say so. There's more drama.
The vampire hunters in this.
There are a few. Oh, it's the E button. There's vampires and werewolves. Spacebar to jump.
Do the vampires hate the werewolves?
They don't get on.
Yeah, I always like that sort of fantasy racism.
There's a lot
It,
of
vampires think they're very sophisticated and above the werewolves, but when the moon is up, they're not so keen. So are they the vampire hunters?
No, they're also vampires. They're the dickhead vampires.
Would you have been one?
I don't think so. I think we hang out with them a bit later on. But it's been a while.
Are they shooting?
There are guns going off, yeah.
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Spot might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages.
I'm not skipping, so you can read it.
Yeah, I'm into it. I haven't actually cut away. Which
Haha.
Is that a werewolf?
I think it might be.
Magic?
He's got special, mysterious abilities. Because he's one of those guys. Just sort of watching us.
You know, like such
And
a
I looked
dog.
at him. And he looked at me.
I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office.
You know, I haven't thought about... Is that the fast food drive-through restaurant video you're referencing?
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
I think that might be a parody of the thing you're...
I need to open this office door. Yes, okay. Okay. I didn't read any of that. I should have probably read that. So, he just broke the window instead.
Trapped in the drive-through by Weird Al Yankovic.
Shortcut.
Is it?
Nicely done, though.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that in ages.
I think about it very often.
Cool. Now,
Do you?
Yeah, more often than I want to admit. In fact,
Oh,
that was just that line, not the whole song.
yeah.
That bit where someone when they caught that Daniel Khalif guy, the prisoner who escaped, the
Yeah.
article they had a section about the person one of the people who saw them, and it was he looked at me and I looked at him, and that's like the first thing I fucking thought of because obviously it's the fucking words, isn't it? But
15 from Sacramento.
it comes up in my head at least twice a week.
Woke up this morning. Keep our secret secret, and you make things easier on all of us.
This is very accurate.
In the age of cell phone cameras, fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right?
What was I going to say? I've completely forgotten.
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the
It's a parody of Trapped in the Closet
assholes that put you
I don't know that one.
That's
by R. Kelly. Whoops.
No,
They make a tidy business out of enforcing
What was I going to say?
this one. All right, now don't worry. 'Cause
Came up with a new topic and I've completely forgot.
oh, sorry.
It illustrates a point.
Is it vampire related?
You
No.
gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
So there we go. I'm in a combat area.
Okay.
When you can read a note, blah blah blah. Chop shop is the password. So, yes, don't tell me what I can do, just let me do it.
You know when you were talking about that line, and then you looked at me. What was the prelude to that?
The bloke did the magic stuff. And we looked at each other I was in the window and he was outside and we looked at each other.
And then you mentioned the prisoner. What was before the prisoner?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Bug the hell out of me.
That key card had out the
Crouching. Ah! Knife to meet you.
Can I ask you a question?
I think I'm going to get a gun. I've got a gun.
fucking waste of unlife. These spot vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
It might have been a meme I saw, but I can't remember.
Comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're
I really can't.
Remember what I said though, don't kill them. At least
I don't know what I did to the subtitles. I've disappeared again.
kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
I recognise the voice and I can't think who it is.
Alright, now go feed. Careful though. He's gonna drink
Don't know.
fast.
Would you be so kind as to check?
Yeah, what's his name?
Jack. Hello, mate. Goodbye, mate.
Not quite as good, huh? Yeah, you can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing. Well, give it a try.
He was born in 1611.
Yeah, but he did the voice.
I'm trying to find out.
Just couldn't bear it, huh? Ah, it's okay. A light kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway. Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
John DiMaggio.
That'll be why I recognise him.
Never know if they're pouring
Because he's one of those prolific voice actor people.
Yeah.
The building across
Who do you think his most famous character is?
Bender.
I'd say it's Bender.
the side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick
Um,
and don't let him see you. Alright, go.
I literally cannot think of a single thing other than what I trying to remember this thing I forgot.
This is unfortunate. He wanted us to stay in the shadows, so... Is he dead now? Oh no, he's there. I think that's where I'm going. Sneak past for lone about over. Oh no, I failed the stealth section. Oh, this could be
shit.
bad.
Oh dear. Is this the equivalent of me getting beaten by the first gym leader?
Well, they want me to go past for... They want me to stay in the dark area. So I'm in the dark bit. But then it's not so dark anywhere else. He's facing the wrong way. Where am I meant to go, Ben?
I don't know, turn into a bat.
I can't do that. I don't know where to go. Taking a route behind shadows and behind cover.
So,
This
before
could
we
be really
start,
bad.
this is something we're referencing our real lives here.
Right, yes.
We're not going to mention names, but a while ago, a job came up in the finance department in the place I work, and I suggested you go for it.
Yes.
I thought you could get the job. I thought you could do it, and frankly, it would have been pretty cool to have a buddy around. And you didn't go for it because the commute, and you didn't think you'd get it. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine my surprise when you revealed to me that a colleague you had previously mentioned was leaving to take the job I had suggested you take.
Yes, this was a surprise to me as well.
Quite the coinky dink, isn't it?
Of all the things that could have happened, this was certainly not one I was expecting.
No.
Oh,
So,
fucking! I was so close to getting through.
It sort of made me think about other coincidences.
Okay.
And I remembered one of my favourite Cracked posts. Do you remember Cracked?
I remember correct. I don't
3
check it
years
as
ago.
often as I used to.
No, it's not as good. On 20 reality bending coincidences. I'm just going to go through them,
Okay.
because why not?
Why not indeed?
One of my favourite coincidences, actually, personal coincidences. The person I bought my first ever pack of cigarettes from at university, who worked in the shop, lived in this house.
Say it again.
So when I was at university, I took up smoking, right?
Yeah.
And the person who worked at the shop who sold me my first pack of cigarettes, this house that we've moved into a couple of years ago, he used to live in it. We bought it from her parents.
Fucking hell.
And the room I'm sleeping in now used to be her room. Which is insane.
That is kind of...
But these are almost crazier. So, first one, Neville Ebbin was hit by a taxi in July of 1971. A year later, it killed his brother. It was the same taxi, driven by the same driver, on the same street. The taxi was carrying the same passenger both times. Both of the brothers were 17 when they died and were driving a moped.
Was it the same moped?
No, I mean, that would have been the icing on the cake, really.
I just killed a vampire. I don't know if you're watching.
Yeah? No, I wasn't, sorry.
Oh. It's okay.
Apparently 10% of Americans are left-handed, but so are 5 of the last 7 presidents. Well, it won't be the last 7, but Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush, and some others. The Civil War began at William McLean's house.
And when they signed the papers there.
Yes, the Battle of Bull Run broke out near his house and a cannonball went down his chimney. He fled the area and moved to Appomattox. And in 1865, General Lee officially surrendered in his parlor.
That's pretty neat.
Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here.
There was a British couple who were in New York City on 9/11 and were in London on 7/7.
Okay, hell. They were involved.
This one's quite famous. Violet Jessup. She was a stewardess aboard the Olympic, which sank. Then she was on the Titanic, which sank. And then she was on the Britannic, which sank.
Oh, that's fucking...
This one's pretty cool. John Wilkes' brother, Edwin Booth, saved Abraham Lincoln's son, Robert Todd Lincoln, from falling in front of a train car.
Okay.
His brother, of course, then went on to shoot Abraham Lincoln.
Christ.
There's the guy who survived 2 atomic bombs. I don't think he was the only person to do that.
Famously did though.
The Wright brothers were from Ohio. The first man in orbit, John Glenn, he was from Ohio, and Neil Armstrong was also from Ohio.
Gotta love Ohio.
25 astronauts who went on 78 space flights, 3 trips to the moon, and logged 22,000 hours in space were also from Ohio.
It's a spacefaring state.
John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, 2 presidents and signers of the Declaration of Independence, died exactly 50 years after the Declaration was signed
Fucking hell.
on July 4th, within hours of one another.
Oh Christ.
John D. Rockefeller never missed a train apart from one in 1867. The train's last 2 cars detached and crashed into a gorge. All but 2 passengers in the Rockefeller car burned to death.
That's a fucking good job he missed it.
Look at you fighting those
I'm getting double teams.
Indian gods. What are they?
It's a bat. They're vampires. They're
You know,
vampire
he's
guys.
pretty handy with a crowbar for a twink.
It's a tire, I am. But yeah.
Right.
Twinkie McTwinkson. Which is totally a better name and we should have gone with that. But it's too late now. We're Horatio von Cumslut. Pay attention.
St. Pierre, which is a town, I guess, arrested a drunk guy for a brawl, right?
Yep.
They threw him in the lugger in solitary, which is like a prison, I guess. The next morning, Mount Pelee erupted. It was the worst volcanic disaster of the 20th century. Almost all of the 30,000 people in St. Pierre died. Only 3 survived, including the guy in the prison.
Of course he did. I bet people, if they had, well, I don't know what I'm betting.
Edgar Allan Poe wrote about a ship lost at sea, and the crew drew lots to see who they would eat. The loser was a cabin boy called Richard Parker. 46 years later, 3 men aboard a ship called the Mignonette drew lots and decided to eat their cabin boy. His name was Richard Parker.
Or Richard.
And there's a guy who survived 7 lightning strikes. Or something. God must hate him. Mark Twain was born as Halley's Comet flew through the sky, and 76 years later, he said, "I came with Halley's Comet. It is coming again, and I expect to go out with it," and he died.
It's planned.
This is a very well-known one. Morgan Robertson wrote about a ship. It was 800 feet long. It hit an iceberg and sank. On its main, as was the Titanic. Robertson's ship even hit the iceberg 400 miles from Newfoundland, just like the Titanic, and the ship was called the Titan. Futility or the wreck of the Titan, which is pretty neat.
Oh, shit. I'm just going to reload.
Okay. So for 10 years, Liza Dick was missing.
Yes.
Her brother went to the news for help. A photographer snapped a photo of the remaining family for the story. Liza just happened to be walking past in the background when the photo was taken.
Jesus Christ, that is ridiculously unlikely.
Yeah. Well, the thing about like the two Dennis the Menace, there's a British Dennis the Menace and there's an American Dennis the Menace, and they came out within like a month of each other or something.
Completely unrelated, and yet, you know.
Instantly, I have a connections round.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 12 things on it. They're all people. So we'll start with Gene Simmons and Charlie Chaplin.
They have done badly in lookalike competitions for them.
Yes, famously referencing the story that Charlie Chaplin entered a Charlie Chaplin lookalike competition and came like third or something.
Mm.
No, good guess. Napoleon Bonaparte and Genghis Khan.
They all didn't win lookalike competitions. um, all got famous tongues.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Tiger Mask. That's he's a Japanese wrestler, famous in the 80s.
Okay.
And Santa Claus.
There are times when people have believed these to be real when actually they're just entirely fictitious.
Oh, honey, Charlie Chaplin's just a story. You don't have to be worried about him.
He's not hiding under your bed.
No. Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan.
Oh, so is there a reason why you've grouped two people together at each?
Do we usually do 3?
No, I wondered if the two might be connected to each other.
Oh, no.
This is my apartment, by the way.
Oh, let me see. What a shithole.
This is my kitchen.
You won't be using that much.
This is my bathroom. Oh, I've got a pill bottle. That's outside.
You have a reflection.
I've got a TV. He looks like a vampire as well. Do I have a reflection? I haven't even got a mirror.
I thought that was a mirror. It's just a cupboard. A shitty cupboard. God, you really are living in a dump.
Alright, so hang on, what did it say? Sunrise is the password. There's money in the drawer, which I'm going to take. It's not a lot of money, fucking hell.
Would you like some more?
Yes, please.
Okay, Marcel Marceau. He's a famous mime.
Oh, their most famous thing involves them not talking.
No.
Okay.
And Uri Geller.
All famous frauds.
No. And then I think the last 2. Sanpai Hayashia, who is a comedian, a Japanese comedian. Yeah, apparently his thing was Rakugo comedian, which basically involves sitting and telling a story. He would accompany the stories with the signature phrase, "That's the way it is, ma'am." And Koji Nishino. I'm not going to tell you what he does because it would give it away.
Is
That means
he?
I've seen. He's a game person. He does work in games, specifically for Game Freak.
Oh, is he by any chance? Are they people that Pokemon have been modelled on?
Yeah.
Genghis Khan was, I think, the one that gave it away to me in the end.
Well, okay. Well, this is a list I found online. So, Santa Claus. You won't know this. Delibird.
Okay.
Marcel Marceau, the famous mime. Care to hazard a guess?
Mr. Mime by any chance?
Yeah. Tiger Mask is Incineroar, which is a Gen 8, 7, 8.
I don't know.
Fire type starter. Sanpai Hayashia is Boba Fett. Genghis Khan, what do you think?
Genghis Khan.
Yep. Napoleon Bonaparte. Empoleon, which is the penguin
Okay, makes
final
sense.
evolution starter. Bruce Lee.
Hitmonlee.
Yep. And Jackie Chan.
Hitmonchan.
Yep. Now, Charlie Chaplin. This is Mr. Rhyme. which is a Galarian version of Mr. Mime.
I am familiar with Mr. Rhyme.
Uri Geller.
Alakazam.
No, not quite.
Is it?
Kadabra.
I always mix up which one's the one with the spoons.
Yes, he sued Nintendo for 60 million for unauthorized use of his identity, as well as turning him into an evil occult character. They haven't. I think recently he apologized in 2020, but until that point, the Pokemon Company did not produce a Kadabra card. But he said sorry and that he was in the wrong, and he gave permission for them to start making cards again. He sort of realised it was a bit of a dick move.
There's a bleeding out guy on the couch here. That's what you'd.
Just another Saturday for Horatio von Cumslut.
Are you Mercurio?
An Italian muscle hunk on a sofa. Gene Simmons.
Lick it up.
No, Obstagoon, which
I'm
is
not familiar with
a.
that one.
Nah, you won't be. Remember, Zigzagoon?
Ah, yes, I'm familiar with that.
Well, this is a thing it evolves in Sword and Shield. And Koji Nishino. Koji Nishino was known in the office for eating a lot around the office.
Mm.
What do we think?
Snorlax.
Yeah, my bestest boy. So yeah.
We did it.
Who beat him up?
Well, some people. Some gangsters.
Oh,
But like new LA gangsters, so hipsters.
right. Movie executives.
Could well be.
Are you going to suck him, or
No.
is he a vampire?
He's a sort of helper person.
He's oh right. So it's like in the mafia, you've got associates.
We call them ghouls in this.
Right.
But yeah, he'll be alright.
Okay.
But he wants us to go get the explosives that he's lost back.
Why?
Because he needs to get. We need the explosives.
What does he want explosives for?
Because we need explosives.
Okay. Kill him.
Kill who?
The guy who just walked past.
I've got to be careful. They want me to go down to the beach.
Beach access. Is that lady a lady of the night?
Yes, it is.
Right.
I think we need to go to the beach. Nice to retrieve the astrolite junkie bricks live in a dump on a beach. Yes. Just so you know. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. We can go in the sewer. This is designed so that people who are fuck ugly can still get about. Where's the beach?
Oh, right, because otherwise they'd be seen really easy.
I've forgotten which way. It's this way. I guess this way. I made the terrible mistake of letting myself get distracted.
Hmm.
Ooh.
You're familiar with Tom Lehrer,
Yes, the Element Song guy who also did the. Was it a Masochistic Tango?
the Masochism Tango,
Masochism
yeah.
Tango.
Do you have a favourite song of his?
Probably the Element one.
Well, I like the Masochism Tango, obviously, but I'm becoming fond of the Vatican Rag.
So this is a weird old woman. She's just told us where we need to go to find the people that we're looking for, even though we don't know her.
That's very sweet of her. This place is a dump.
Oh, it's LA for you.
Is it LA?
I think it's Santa Monica.
Ugh.
So for guys that we need to get the explosives from.
Have you ever seen The Lost Boys?
No, I keep meaning to at some point, but I think I think it's on my potential list for next year's Halloween stuff. Actually,
I do like the Lost Boys. It's very 80s, but yeah, I'm getting sort of Lost Boys vibes from this location. Is that a special dialogue option?
Do I look dangerous to you? I'm sure a big man like you isn't scared of me.
Just go in.
Homophobe.
He let you in because you're a twink.
Pretty much.
Right. I don't think you're... Well, I don't think you're a twink. I just think you're a bit femmy.
See, this is actually a nicer place than my place.
That's an awful lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Or maybe they've all got diabetes. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't mean to do that.
You stole his car stereo.
I didn't think I'd gonna get killed for
He's
it.
got a gun. Ah,
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so hard.
you deserve it.
What, because of stealing a car stereo?
You walked into a drug den.
I'm gonna die. I don't want to die like this.
Only been a vampire 10 minutes.
Right, to be fair, it's been like an hour.
What, in-game?
No, real time.
Surely not.
Yeah, it's well, it's been 47 minutes. Where's the
Right.
stairs?
Jump. Turn into a bat.
I'm doing a runner. I survived that by running for my life.
Did you complete the objective?
Yes.
Right.
But-
The objective was to steal a car radio? Or...
No, the objective was to steal the bag of explosives. The carry bag full of
Right.
explosives that we happen to also have. Oh, it wasn't carry bag. It looked like a carry bag on the side.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, someone's going to blow something up, and I don't want to necessarily get pinned to it, but I'm probably going to get pinned to it.
No, it's a good thing all those guys back there didn't see your face.
I mean, it's a very good job.
And that you're not recognisable in the slightest.
Yeah, but I only go out at night, so that'll keep me safe.
Oh, I don't know.
Main Street. There's a club somewhere around here, and I think the people who run the club have a reason I quite like goth girls.
Right.
So I look forward to that. There's some blood on the floor.
Who left that there?
Mercurio, the bloke that was bleeding out on his couch.
Ah,
It
right.
was at least his couch.
Yeah, if you could. Oh, something just started.
I think I've got some pills.
Yeah. Did you get my money back? Damn. You need to make someplace disappear. Oh. There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tom.
What to do?
I'm flying low 'cause of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tom. I don't know the details. Mike takes. You want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon. She and her sister Jeanette.
There we go.
Asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place.
There we go. Cool. So now we have to go to, but funnily enough, I believe the nightclub next. So
Right. You know,
go on.
I mentioned last time, well, I say last time, last week, I mentioned that Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged had a little spin-off where one of the main characters played through part of this game. So I do remember that guy on the sofa, and I do remember the club.
Yeah.
I think that's about as far as they got with it.
I was hopeful I could find someone on there.
And a hospital. Do you go in a hospital?
Yes, there is a hospital.
There you go.
There's a pawn shop here. I'm going to nip into
Are
the
you
pawn shop.
you look a little hungry.
I am a bit hungry.
Go on, have a nibble.
I need to find someone to nibble on.
How's it going? You looking to buy or sell or?
What's your name?
You call me Trip. I own this shop.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Trip.
New to Santa Monica?
Are you flirting?
No, I was saying what you were saying.
We get you faces through. All right, here's
I
what we
don't.
got today.
I don't want to buy something. I want to sell something.
Computers for grandma. You gonna sell your explosive?
Nope, won't let me.
Those pills that said you shouldn't take them if you're a man. What are they?
Estrogen. So
Alright.
I have still got some skill points, experience points to use up. I can't
Yeah.
remember how I used them.
I suppose your disciplines are things you have to build up rather than just dumping. That name, man. That just...
You picked it.
Yeah, I did.
I made the big mistake in not reading how to do the experience screen.
We get a tattoo.
I don't think we can actually.
A Bela Lugosi Trump stamp or something.
It'd be very fitting. Blood bank.
That's handy.
Yep, for when we. Oh, that's the point. I've got some blood.
I want to see you kill someone.
There we go.
That's fucking lame.
Well, you don't want to kill people. You lose your humanity.
Fuck that.
No, you don't want to lose your humanity
Why not?
because then you become a monster.
Like Rupert Murdoch,
Exactly. Or Russell Brand, allegedly.
allegedly.
Ooh, what
But
do we
probably.
have here? Another scrumptious
Good
young
lord.
plaything straight out of life and into my club. You smell new, little boy.
She's very
Fabulous
forward.
overdue on
She
fashion
is.
mode aspect.
Wait till you meet her sister.
I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling? I can tell you and I are going to get along just like fire hoses. When we get turned on, there's bound to be flames.
Ooh la la la.
Hey, I just think that's how fire hoses work.
What's that say?
That's not a fire. What are they? That's not a dance. What is that lady doing? Is there a bee in her dress?
Probably. Just throwing shapes.
Uh, How old is she?
Well, she's older than us.
I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business.
Ha ha ha. Suddenly, oh no. We were behind her, in front of her, but now we're watching her go around the corner like some sort of creepy person.
right.
Who do we need to talk to? Therese. Okay. Which means we need to talk to the other person that owns the club. Is it a stairs job? I always forget.
See, I've never been to a club and have no intention of going to one. Is this what they look like?
Sometimes.
Have you ever been to one?
I've been to that one in the town that we live in. That I live in.
Why?
People were there that we needed to go to. To get to Tongue, you need to find a way to call off a few. So I need to go to the bloody. Let me in! Maybe I need to talk to Matey.
You just ruined that man's life.
Yes. But he's not done a runner yet. It's really sad that the sisters argue.
Why?
I don't know, it just is, isn't it?
Well, you know, you know what families are like.
Ooh. Oh, wrong one. They're arguing. Oh, that's a mirror.
Very dirty. I suppose there's no reason to clean it. Why do they even have a mirror if they're vampires?
Well, to be fair, I am a sort of looking at the colour of my clothing. I might be able to see me in the reflection. That might be me. It's just so low res.
Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister.
Sorry, they're arguing in there and they won't let us in.
Okay, well,
Run away from
The conversation's in the top left.
as always.
I know. Have you got any more topics?
Yeah, at what point do you think Game of Thrones actually went bad?
Well,
That's an
Season
ominous
4.
painting. Fucking hell.
Season 4 is great. I think Season 5, the books were getting... So after the War of Five Kings, things sort of cooled down for a bit in the books, and it's sort of setting up the next big conflict, the main big conflict. And I think things were a bit thin on the ground adaptation-wise, and they did what they could with it, and they messed up Dawn, and they got criticism for it.
Mm.
At that point, Star Wars was beckoning, so I have a feeling they just said, you know what, fuck it, let's just wrap this up and get out of here.
Please.
You know, we've adapted the stuff we want to adapt. You know,
She's unabashedly
do you ever see these two people in the same room together?
I suppose that kind of personality is
Why?
a necessary evil.
Are you sure they're not just the same person?
I know that they're the same person.
Right.
Therese Borman, yes.
They are the same, and there's a psychotic issue going on here.
I'm the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
And what was she just arguing and changing into a suit,
Yeah, pretty much.
washing her makeup
Then
off?
What reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Yeah, I think.
He meddles
I
in
mean,
my
they did.
affairs.
Yeah, they adapted everything they wanted to do. They were offered more seasons by the network. George R. R. Martin said so. They said no. They just wanted out.
Oh.
Any more topics?
Let him think I mean to kill him. That
No,
way
not
I don't
really.
have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the cap? Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal.
It has.
I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been
She
swept
released an
under the rug,
NFT.
but in return,
This is
you will
pre-NFT.
have to remove a
It was a
particular
sex tape.
Officially- I think they're officially dead now.
invest in.
Yeah.
Those NFTs. I think it was released basically saying the whole thing has just collapsed at this point. Like everybody who knew the first thing about that sort of thing predicted.
Oh, so we need to go to a haunted house. Sorry, haunted hotel. Find a ghost's personal item and bring it back here.
Right.
Oh, I fully intend to
How
do so.
personal?
You'll find that dealing with me on the
So anyway,
How personal?
personal enough.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the ocean house this time of night.
Blah blah blah. Oh my god, there's a spelling mistake.
Where?
You can't seriously.
If you'll excuse me.
This game is terrible.
We can't get in the room that presumably the other sister is in, by the way. But yeah, they are the same person.
There you go.
I think later on we can own a nightclub. Not this one, a different one.
Right. Do you get to name it?
No, sadly not. But it is an old church in
Right.
downtown, wherever the hell it is. I want to work out how to do this. Oh, okay. So, initial cost. See that where it says cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. If I had that, I could deal with it, but I don't have enough. I've only got 2 experience. So that'll be why I can't do anything.
You can't add points until you get the experience.
Which makes a lot of sense. Boxy boxers.
Is that a pun on... That was mentioned in the video as well. Is that a pun on Foxy Boxing, do you think?
Probably.
I say, do you think? I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I need to find a sewer grate. Here we go. So we'll do this hotel stuff and then I think we'll call it.
You've only bitten one person.
Well, yeah, but
Very disappointing.
well, you got to do what you got to do to survive, and sadly,
You don't have to kill. I mean, not even kill, just like have a nibble.
I did actually do it to 2 people,
Alright.
and I'm about to go deal with a ghost, which means I can't nibble on them.
Hmm.
I feel like the ghost thing isn't scary, but it's uncomfortable. How do I get up there? Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't feel right. I'm literally jumping up the ladder. I'm sure this isn't how you're meant to do it. There we go. Why was climbing up the ladder so bloody difficult?
Hmm.
Look at the hotel.
Oh, I remember this bit as well. It's a haunted hotel, isn't it?
Well, I did
And
tell
the
you.
stuff that flies around. No, it's coming back to me, this bit.
Gotta check
It's
in
very,
here.
very spooky.
I've got a front door key. It is, like I say, it's not necessarily scary, but it is unnerving. Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot about that.
You big
Fucking...
wuss.
you know what, for quite a long time, because I was quite a lot younger when I first played this game. Quite a long time I would not get past this level because I was like, no, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Oh boy. Search for a personal item. Now we're in the basement.
The safest place to be. In a haunted house.
Hotel. Even worse.
Whatever.
If it wasn't so dark, it wouldn't be such a big deal, I don't think. But the trouble is, that's kind of the whole thing. I've realised I can't even just look away out my second screen because it's on there as well. You know, if it suddenly does get a bit scary for me. I can't see a fucking thing. I do need to turn it up a bit. Just so I can actually fucking see. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, so we fell
Turn
down.
it up too much, you'll turn into ash.
There we go. That's where we fell down. I assume you're watching.
What?
I assume you were watching.
Yeah, what was that?
That was a woman running down a hallway.
Oh, okay, I'll watch.
One of these we can open up.
Or a
So-
baby in it or something.
I thought it was a head in one of them, but I can't seem to find which one it is, so maybe we can't open it. Maybe it's later. At some point, there is a head inside a...
Look at your fingers.
Is it that one? Oops.
Yeah,
Ah.
punch it, I'll show it.
No, I can't open that. Oh, it's the same fucking room. Oh, I'm hating this.
Oh.
What the fuck is it? Ben, I'm lost.
Well, you certainly picked a place to get lost in.
Oh, I'm not liking that. There we go.
Well,
Did you just jump as well?
no, this place isn't wired very well.
No, it's
Oh.
not. You know, now's not a good time to need to pee either.
I don't think you'll need to pee for long, judging by your historical reaction to these things.
Ah, yes. It was a child's severed head was found in the hotel laundry room.
Right.
That's what I was remembering.
Weird place to put it.
Have you ever seen the movie Identity?
No.
It's a film about a bunch of people stuck in a motel during a storm, and someone keeps killing them off.
All right.
And at one point, it's got John Cusack in it, and I can't remember his name, but he played Perry Cox in Dr. Cox in Scrubs.
I know you.
Yeah, him. Oh, fuck's sake! I can't remember where to go, Ben.
Is that an adaptation of and then there were none?
No, I don't think so. If it is, it's a very loose adaptation because
Right.
it turns. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
It's a very loose adaptation if it is because the gist of it is that all the people are actually a figment of someone's imagination who isn't even there. It's like it's all happening inside someone's head.
Right. Yeah, I've looked it up. It is inspired by and then there were none.
Huh.
Which is great, instantly. There's a good video on YouTube about how it's really about colonialism.
All this has done is let me go in a circle. I've not. Nothing. I don't know where I'm going, Ben.
You've played this before.
Yeah, but it was a while ago, and I sort of blanked this bit out
Because of the trauma.
because it's spooky. I don't do well with horror. No sensible person does. Maybe. Oh, of course. The door I couldn't open. Now we're going down even further. Do you see that, Ben?
There's someone in the distance. Ask them for directions.
There was a man with an axe.
Well, he can help you cut your way out.
We need to find the stairs. Get the hell out of Dodge. Ah! I'm gonna die because of all the pipes. There's a...
Put up. You could use that to blow your way out.
Yeah, I thought I had some blood thingies, but I didn't. I thought I didn't realise I'd eaten them all. Now to find the elevator. Something's going to jump out at some point, and I'm not going to like it. See, this is the one thing I wouldn't want to be in during a haunted hotel experience. I would not want to be in the elevator. Would you?
Well, they say avoid it if you're in a disaster situation. Oh, hello. Maybe the fucking girl from the Ring knows what we're doing.
See, I'm losing health here.
Yeah.
I don't have an awful lot of health left to lose, Ben. Second child was chopped up like firewood.
Not another. I mean, you think they would have closed the hotel after the first one.
You'd think, but no.
That's capitalism for you.
Do you think we go in the spooky room?
Do you want to?
Do I want to? No.
Let's do it. Well, that looks wholesome. Her dad is Russell Brand.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he's going to start throwing copies of my bookie work at you.
That was what he called his book, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a reference to Clockwork Orange.
Was it?
Yeah. The language they use in the Clockwork Orange.
Oh. Nadsat, they call it.
Yeah.
This I know, of course, because I have both listened to the book and I have watched it, the film. I called the elevator, but I don't know if it's turning up. Right, well, get out and go where?
Oh, I think I remember what I was going to ask.
Oh, way back when?
Yeah. Are you familiar with that meme that's going around about how often do you think men think about the Roman Empire a lot? Ask the men in your life how often they think about the Roman Empire.
I am familiar with that meme, yes.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Not as often as it seems I should be. Right, how often
I
do
think
you think about it?
once every 2 or 3 weeks.
That's quite a lot of times, Ben.
Some people think about it multiple times a week.
Some people are weird.
You know, Mary Beard thinks about it every day.
Is it her job to?
Yeah.
Well, then I think she's allowed to.
I like Mary Beard.
I don't know where to go. Oh, fucking hell. I thought a chair was a person then.
Right.
I'm going to go back down the stairs and hopefully I won't get...
Well,
Aha! Because those stairs didn't look quite right, you see.
maybe you should go to reception.
What? Ring the bell.
Yeah.
Manuel? That's a reference, obviously, to...
Yeah, I know.
The
They're
bell...
still bringing back Faulty Towers.
Pardon?
Are they still bringing back Faulty Towers? I know it was mentioned a while ago.
Don't know.
The I wonder if it was all those dead children's families, like Freddy Krueger.
Probably.
Oh,
where the fuck do we go, Ben?
I don't fucking know.
Google it.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to spend my whole fucking night running around this fucking place.
Well, such a big coward.
Well, I mean, I'm still fucking
what's
running
the name
around
of the
it.
hotel?
Just type hotel blood VTM Bloodlines.
Hotel walkthrough. The ghost haunts at midnight. Right. You activated the generator.
Yeah, I've done that.
Use the elevator to go to the first floor.
Yep.
Head past the middle section and enter the room.
Hmm.
Step into the other room and take the upstairs key from the drawer. Have you done that?
No.
We'll do that.
There we go. Take that. It's a married couple.
What?
It's a married couple. On the...
Well. Bed. Okay. Oh, Jigsaw's trying to get past, I think. On his little tricycle.
Oh, I didn't see the bike. I was too busy focused on the ghost at the end of the hall.
Oh, right.
The ghost who...
You want this walkthrough?
Why is she pointing me?
What?
She was pointing me where to go.
Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it?
I wanted to know. I didn't necessarily want
to... So the trailer for the Frasier reboot came out.
Ah, yes. I was actually going to ask you about the Frasier reboot, so I'm pleased that you mentioned it.
I've seen the trailer.
How do you feel about it?
Not great.
Oh. This is a shame. I know you were looking forward to it.
Frasier was lightning in a bottle, really. It was just fucking great. I love Frasier. It's one of my favourite TV shows. I went through a weird phase, thick form of quoting it on Facebook. It was very cringy, but everybody does stuff like that, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt very generic sitcom-y, but it is a trailer, so who knows? And I wish the actor who plays the son is like, it's not the same actor they had before. and he's still acting. For some reason now he's like a cool frat kid, even though I don't think a child raised by Fraser and Lilith would turn out like that.
No, absolutely not.
You know, I don't know. I think it flies a bit too close to generic sitcom. Well, someone's a grumpy goose.
Yeah, it's the murderer. There's two ghosts here, you see.
The murderer and the child.
The murderer and his wife.
What's her deal then?
She's trying to help.
Right.
That's who the ghost was that was pointing me in the... Ah, you see? Oh, no, okay. There we go.
Are they the married couple?
They may well have been, yes. I have her diary. I'm going to, I assume, use that to help. See, I don't know how much you can hear.
Well, well enough.
Oh, this elevator, this ladder's a lot easier to climb.
So, I think I think a lot of people and Frasier fans felt much the same way, to be honest. But who knows?
Maybe it'll be great.
Well, it could be. It could, you know, it could. It could be fine. You know, it could sort of iron out its problems, really come into its own after a series or two.
I think I need to concentrate for a minute. Sorry. I know there's a point where everything catches fire. And fire is bad. And I can't remember where we go, Ben, again.
Yeah.
I do hate it when the lights go. Maybe we're not meant to be in here? Seemed like a really obvious place to go, didn't it? Fucking hell. Threw a vase at me. I still need to pee. Just making that clear. No. It must be in there because... Oh, fucking hell.
What's the matter?
So it just poked around the corner and threw a vase at us, Ben.
Okay.
Oh, she's running away.
Well. Oh.
Now we come up here. We can. Ah, 3D platforming. In games that aren't specifically designed for 3D platforming.
So why does this woman want this thing?
Because she wants the hotel, I think. It's for...
So she wants to get rid of the ghost so she can make it commercially viable, is that right?
I think... Yeah, I think so. I can't say I blame her.
Oh, fuck. You almost died.
Yeah,
Oh, have you gone back in time?
I think so. I need a minute, I think, for the... Okay. I need to let my health build up, because as you can see, it is building up a little bit. I think now I can just leave. But I need to find the exit. And then we'll stop. We'll go hand this in, then we'll stop. And then I'll go for a pee.
Okay.
Only there was an easy way to speed up how quickly I was getting health. But alas, unless I want to take some estrogen. I don't have a lot of money either. Fuck it, let's just go. I feel like there's a point where there's fire, but maybe I'm misremembering. Well, that's always disconcerting, isn't it? When a ladder just... The elevator did it itself, Ben.
Very convenient.
For who?
I mean, yeah, if you're going somewhere, innit?
Oh, that one I want, I think. That's not the floor that I was on before. See, that right there looks like a ghost of a woman, doesn't it? But it's just some curtains. You see what I'm looking at?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I keep seeing that and thinking, fucking hell, there's the ghost again. But it's not, it's just a fucking... Just a curtain. There's no quick way out either. Just need to, you can't move quickly any quicker than you already are doing. Without using your special ability thing, but the special ability thing is a pain in the ass because it uses your blood, and blood is a precious commodity to Horatio von Cumslut. Oh, look at the world box. We're literally in a box.
Hang on.
In the corner. With...
Look at that. Oh, you made it out. That's a plane.
It is a
That's not very
plane.
vampire-y.
Well, we're in like for early 2000s, man.
Oh god, I know where that's going then.
We're in the wrong side of the country, but yeah. This is a cult classic. This is from that period of time where games were actually starting to become proper entertainment mediums beyond just do a thing in a game. They became stories.
I don't think that's true.
Well, but they became stories, or but this is when.
That this is when.
I think you are mistaken.
I watched a YouTube video that posited that until the creation of the United States, there was no upward mobility in the world.
There's a bit of blood on the floor, and I can't pick it up. That's where my blood thingies went. I dropped them on the floor. It's a bit annoying,
Blood
really.
pack.
Yeah.
Something else you need, Chief? They cut me a check every 2 weeks. Oh, boy. Yeah, right. You gonna buy a drink?
No. My boyfriend will be back any minute.
You can dance with someone, is it? There's someone you can dance with and... Oh, God. There you go. Look! I'm a dancer.
Well, aren't you ridiculous?
I don't know how to stop. There we go. There comes a point later on when you can dance with someone and you can feed on them whilst you're dancing. Because it's looking a bit seductive.
Well, it's very 2000s
Yeah.
emo culture, isn't it?
But see, this is like... Remember the nightclub in The Matrix?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one again. The slutty one.
How
Oh,
odd.
right.
I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You may... Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't. What all suede kittens do. On hands and knees, you lap up the milk.
Good lord.
And we
What?
purr, kitten, like dragonflies
It's being a
buzzing
bit weirdly
over their
flirty.
bellies.
Kinky.
So, Therese told me you might be back
Okay.
with something for her. Do you have it with you?
What's that picture in the background?
Don't know.
It's beautiful.
Like a monster.
That
Or a
was
chicken.
cliché
I don't
and
know.
predictable, but you can say it any time, and I'll act like you were the first.
Think about being a bear.
Oh, did she now? I spent a few nights with Bertram, and all of a sudden,
Yeah?
pox of Santa Monica.
Does look a bit like a bear, doesn't it?
Paranoia and Therese.
I mean, I see the arm, but it sort of looks like a duck-billed platypus crossed with a bear.
Oh, I wish I could do something about it, but Bertram
Yeah.
won't believe it's off until he hears Therese say.
Can't see the bear's
Bowling
snout.
bar down the street. I happen to know there's a charity event being organized. The whole event
Maybe it's a
is set
lion.
up by a kindred trying to establish
Perhaps.
their
When we
own
finish this
holiday
chat, I'll go and have a
in the
look.
city. And we
Okay.
can't let that happen. this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good... I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to... Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
Anyway, so yeah, we've done the thing
Yay.
that we said we were going to do. So
You're not looking at the thing.
oh, I had a quick look.
Have another look.
Get out of the
Can
way,
you not get any
bitch.
closer?
Well, that's a tree.
Yeah.
Other than that, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, well, let's say it's a bear or something.
That's two girls.
Yeah. That's a statue of Slender Man.
No, that's Nigel Mansell. Bear statues of Slenderman.
I know, that's what I was saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that.
Well,
Three Santa Christmas, three Father Christmases.
yeah. Agent 47 and the Olsen twins.
See, that one's looking a bit fucked up, and that one's looking fairly normal, comparatively. Like, the face on that one is a bit fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Whereas that one, well, comparatively, very normal.
Hmm.
Hey, look, it's a bathroom.
Should I draw a map for you?
Yeah, if you don't
Gallery's
mind.
right down the street.
I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so, shall we call it there?
If you'd like.
I will go stand outside, because the music's a bit loud in here.
Yes, it is.
So yeah. So what have you thought of this so far, Ben?
I have enjoyed it. I wish you looked off more people.
You want me to suck off a bunch of people?
Yes, please.
Let's see if I can go find someone to suck off for you.
In an alley, yeah, or a car park or something. Around the back of Greg's, I don't know.
Oi, mate. Let's have a look at your sausage roll.
Despicable.
Hello, madame.
Why don't you ask that
What?
lady to go with you?
$40. Fine.
Well, for you.
Is the alleyway sufficiently?
DD, yes. I can't see a thing, but that'll do. There we go.
I'm sucking her off.
Lovely.
It cost me $40. So you owe me. Just you wait till we get. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I can't get past her. Ben, I can't get past her. What have you done?
Good eye, everybody.
Ben, what have you done? Oh, I made it. I made it past. Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Well,
Bye.
we'll catch you next time. Oh, hang on. What are we going to call this save, Ben? Oh, hang on. No. I know what to do. I know what to call it. What do you reckon? Bye, everyone.
Bye.